Hey everybody, it's Alexa, and I wanted to share a really cool thing that happened thanks to KonMari Method. I made 600 bucks on eBay. So let me share the story. It took me a long time to finally get the thing up on eBay and sold, but I'm so pleased with the success. I started January 2015 with decluttering following the KonMari method. And of course, it was life changing, and I eliminated tons and tons of stuff from the house. So I went through my jewelry and I made a rather long winded jewelry decluttering video and told a lot of stories about some of the jewelry that I had in the jewelry box. And thanks to YouTube, two people on two separate occasions commented that one of the pieces of jewelry that I was decluttering from my grandmother was vintage and possibly valuable. And I'll show you a picture of what it was. Heavy, thick, spiky, so not really something that I would ever wear. And I'd had it for many many years in the jewelry box. And so, following the KonMari method, you really rethink all those things that have just been sitting there, neither sparking joy nor really influencing you in any way. And once you get rid of those things, you open all sorts of new pathways to, new things, new opportunities, new spaciousness, etc. So people saw the decluttering video, the decluttering jewelry video. They said, hey, that looks like vintage. And another couple months went by, and I had all the jewelry sitting in a box. To be honest, I still have a lot of the jewelry sitting in a box, the stuff to be decluttered or sold. And I get another comment on the YouTube video. And the person says, Alexa, I hope you didn't just get rid of that bracelet because that is a collector's item. It's an Antonio Pineda Mexican bracelet from the 50s or the 60s. Check to see if it has the stamp on it. So I said, oh my goodness, let me see. So I went online and I found the stamp for the jewelry maker, and sure enough, using actually a microscope, a little microscope that I've had since I was a kid, I was able to see it pretty clearly, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is really that kind of bracelet. So then I looked up the price of the thing, and I couldn't believe it. Um, you know, there were some the modernist bracelets from Antonio Pineda from the 50s and the 60s, just like mine, that were going for $1,800. Well, they were asking $1,800. So, another couple weeks, months went by, and I finally get it together after a few sort of false starts. I take some nice pictures of the bracelet. I actually took pictures of it on top of my laptop because the silver, once I polish it up, looks really pretty on a silver background, as opposed to you don't want it on a colored background, of course. And so I polished it up, and I put it up on eBay, and you can copy other people's listings. And so I copied a very similar listing, and sort of kept all the same information. I went to a jeweler to find out how much it weighed, how many penny weights, grams, etc. it weighed, and I put all that information in there as well. And so my first go round, I finally got it listed, and I listed it for a starting bid of 700 bucks and a buy it now of $1,800. And I linked to various pages showing other people listing the same bracelet for $1,800. Well, I got all these watchers, no bids. A week went by and the listing expired. So I re-upped and I listed it again for another week. And this time I lowered the price because I had seen somebody sold, because you have to search for the sold listings because a lot of people list things but then they never sell. So I looked through the sold listings, and there are quite a few sold listings for this style of jewelry, and somebody had said two bracelets for the price of one, 1,200 bucks, and that it sold. So I thought, okay, let's lower the price. So I put $600 starting bid, $1,200, buy it now. Once again, I get all these watchers and no bids. But 3 days into the process, 3 or 4 days into the process, I get a message saying, I would like to bid on this, but I don't know who you are. You don't have any ratings as an eBay seller. So how do I trust you? And so I wrote back and I said, well, this is my very first sale. I understand that that could be an issue. Maybe I shouldn't have even listed this because I should have started with simpler things. I said, but check out the video where, I described this jewelry. So he looked at the video and then he said, oh, well, now I can see you're a real person and you do have the bracelet in your possession. So I'll bid on it if you pay for insured shipping, or I'm sorry, if you provide insured shipping and then you bill me for it, I'll pay for that. So a couple more days go by and this guy was very crafty. And like I said, I'm not a YouTube, I'm not an eBay buyer really or seller, although I will be more now. But anyway, I had not played the game really before. But what he did is he literally waited until minutes before the listing expired and bid 600 bucks, got it. I invoiced him for the shipping, which was 15 bucks. So, 615 for the insured shipping. And I shipped it out to him literally the next day. He got it like 2 days later. Um, the money went into my PayPal um, like a week later, but then I guess maybe there's going to be another week of holding. They took right off the top. They took um, like 30 bucks. That was the PayPal fee. And so I got 580 bucks. So I was excited. So it's like $35, right? So I was excited. I was like, this is incredible. And yeah, another week went by and then bam, $580 in my bank account before Christmas. It was fantastic. Um, Now, then another few weeks go by and I got the eBay bill and the eBay invoice. Their cut it was 10%, so another 60 bucks. So total, they took $95 out of my 600 bucks, but still, I made 500 bucks total, and it was my own little Antiques Roadshow experience. So I want to thank you for watching my videos and helping me save money. And there's actually been other kind of cool things that have happened as a result. People have made great suggestions on how to organize my house or decorate it. My sister-in-law bought me some Christmas presents based on things that she saw when I was opening drawers. So that was pretty cool. And but I really appreciate the fact that these comments and the encouragement to go ahead and get on eBay really helped me out, and I finally did it, and I made 600 bucks. So thank you, YouTube. I hope you are continuing the KonMari journey, or if you're just starting the KonMari journey, go ahead and watch all of my videos. I still have a few details, and I think you can always kind of re-up a little bit, every year. But it's been a great experience for me, a great year. And if you're just getting started, get yourself inspired. Watch all these great YouTubers who are doing the KonMari method and see how it can change your life as well. All right, bye.